But I'm a dreamer.
Katrina. All right, Katrina, where you?
Streets know from Metro.
Oh, okay. Where you from?
South Memphis, Tennessee.
South Memphis.
South Memphis.
Okay. So growing up, did you grow up in a two-parent household?
I do not.
Did not? So you was raised by your mom?
My auntie.
Your auntie? So how was the financial situation with your auntie, like as far as her jobs and bills and stuff like that? Was it comfortable or was it like a struggle?
Before we even get started, and look at this tattoo. She from South Memphis. All right, just like Glorilla and her sister and them. Same product from the same environments. It's South Memphis.
Everybody in South Memphis, from what I'm saying, probably impoverished, except for the daggone tattoo artist. This tattoo artist in South Memphis stay busy. I don't care if they $5 tattoos. All these sisters is tatted up. Y'all don't give yourself no chance to atone. My goodness.
It was cool. I mean, she was financially stable, you know, like she was, but I really wouldn't know because I left at like 13, so shit. I didn't understand, you know, when I first understand life in the streets, I was gone. So, you know, back then, this elementary, middle school, so I don't know.
So what was your mom and dad at?
I know my mom when she was like, when I was like 13 or 14, something like that. And then my dad, I always knew my dad was, but he was an older kid, like he was way older than my mom. So.
Yeah.
I always knew he was.
So
Yeah. I didn't meet my mama until I was about 13, 16. I always knew who my dad was. He's older than my mom. More than likely, her mom was a trick and her daddy is a PIMP. This is Memphis. It goes down for real. So,
Po baby. She said, once I start to understand the streets, once she started to understand the streets at 13, this is what it looks like when you think you understand the streets at 13. 13, a girl? Y'all still playing with coloring pencils and stuff. Why you talking about you in the streets dealing with grown men? Again, this is the tattered outcome.
did your mama lose custody of you, or like she just wasn't
She
fit?
never had. They had to call from the hospital for somebody to get all of my siblings.
Jeez.
So, you know, she couldn't leave the hospital with us, so they called the family member before he went, you know, before she was foster care. So she got me out.
So for whatever reason, she just wasn't fit.
Yeah, you know, same lifestyle, but she was worse, you know.
Okay.
exactly. Thank you, Bonquisha. All right, this brother gonna say for whatever reason. No, let's not say for whatever reason. Let's get the exact damn reason on why she couldn't take her kids from the damn hospital. Why all of her children were taken from her at the hospital. For whatever reason, Bonquisha said, nah, she out here in them streets like me, but she 10 times worse with it.
Yeah. Hard drugs. Couldn't be there because they took that blood sample and it came back like a daggone receipt from Wally World. They said, whoa, gots to go. Can't stay around for the law. How do you know, Mr. Walker? This is how I came into the world. Yeah, my mom was incarcerated after giving birth to me for same daggone reasons. Shout out to the crack babies. We still here.
So you end up with your auntie until you 13. How was it growing up?
It was cool. I had a good lifestyle. I ain't gonna lie. I had a cool lifestyle. I ain't gonna lie.
Well,
I had a good lifestyle, but you know, like if it's in you, it's in you. My mom and my daddy come from what's going on. So you know what I'm saying? If it's in your blood, you can't take this shit from nobody. So you know, I ain't gonna lie, like my auntie, it was a good household. Shit, I was who I was, and they were trying to change it, and it's not gonna happen.
So your mom and your daddy was in the street?
Yeah.
Okay. So you just come from that lineage?
Yeah, same stuff. My mom was, my daddy was, my daddy.
So
my mama was a 304. My daddy was a PIMP. My dad was much older than my mom. I'm the product of, I'm a trick baby. More or less, this is a grown trick baby. This is what it looks like.
There you go. Shout out to the trick babies. Yeah. Yeah, you're a crack baby, trick baby. That's one and the same, my baby. I don't agree with her decree. Absolutely the freak not. The devil is a lie. She said just because you come from that means you can't change. No, if anybody, I'm proof. I come from this wild, wonky world, man, like a mother sucker. That don't mean I got to be that, and I get it. I acknowledge that these journeys for men and women, young men and young women, are different. Like, it was easy for me to pull away because I'm a man. Yeah, I can physically pull away. You a woman. You naturally depend on the group. Hard to pull away from the group. Pray for you, sisters, man.
Going through school, did you dropped out in going to a mosquito on your leg?
Oh Lord. I mean, I dropped out probably like 19th grade because, you know, like I was still getting, when I was leaving at 13, I was still getting caught, but they didn't stop caring and started calling like, so I was like 16 or something. So, you know, then they just let me alone. After that, you know, I was still getting called. They called the police, Amber Alert. So, you know, I dropped out like 9th, 13th grade.
Jesus Christ. Sound like Bro-Rilla and Glorilla in them. The education system in the whole country is horrible, but in Memphis in particular, it's god awful. She dropped out in 9th, maybe 10th grade. All right. She started fully dropping out at 13, but they wouldn't let her. They said, you too young. But at 15, then they say, all right, you 15 now, do whatever the hell you want. You grown.
You grown. I genuinely hate this for you, sisters. Too many of them male teachers probably was like, yeah, you ain't got to come to school. Matter of fact, we can have a little tutoring session at my house since you're going to be who you're going to be and you is what you is. Ain't no, it's wicked out there. Absolutely. This is just a failure. She ain't even ashamed. She's like, I am who I am. Too many of these sisters like this. Shout out to my family members. Dropped out at 9th grade. What is that phenomenon? Where folks, you know, dropping out as soon as you get to high school, things got too serious, huh?
How many brothers and sisters did you grow up with in the household with your auntie?
Household, yeah. I was the only, you know, they want her child, but she got one older son, Brandon.
Okay. So when you ran away at 13, did you jump off into the game?
Yes, I did. 13, yep, walking around, met somebody, and you know, hey, yeah, we locked in.
So how old are you now?
Woman of a table.
We just gonna say you
I'm in my 20s, early 20s. Take it or leave it.
Please, Weezy.
Okay.
That's too much.
TMI.
Yeah, please.
So what was the catalyst? What was the catalyst that made you run away from your auntie?
She said, what now?
She said she in her early 20s. Take it or leave it.
Okay, yeah. So she out there. She really out there selling kudakata. You know, she had said something else before that. I done lost my train of thought, but this is just a nightmare.
She that sister. She ain't hiding it. She not going to her friends and telling them lies. Oh no, I got a job. No. She like, if you got any friends, they got money for the kudakata. I got the kudakata for the money. She out here wholeheartedly.
Yeah, and a lot of these people are simply products of their environments. Like you said, I know I can speak to that myself. A lot of this stuff is not taught behavior. It is just observed and learned through osmosis. Being around, you know, your tricking mama or whatever, being around all these people and you just growing up, absorbing the environment, and then they're getting a PhD in her being a trick. For instance, she didn't want to be it, but she watching her mom, she watching all the women. She's learning, she's starting to learn who these men are that's spending the money. By the time she's 14 years old, she know the whole damn game. So it's unfortunate.
That's it. Just hanging around. I got vivid memories of being in Detroit and being around my cousins and older brothers, you know, chopping up and distributing product. I'm right there. I'm a little kid. I'm just looking. Like you say, you just absorb it. It becomes you. We weren't talking about calculus and balancing checkbooks. We're talking about getting over on folks, scheming and scamming, hustling and pimping. That's what you grow up around, and it is to some degree, if not wholeheartedly, it stays with you. The magic is using those skills and teachings that still serve you and relinquishing those that don't. Easier said than done.
To be real, yeah, to be real, spending the summers with my mama and knowing like, hey, this is my like the energy and over there, and like I said, met somebody and like this is where I'm supposed to be. And I feel like they were changing me. So hey, this is. They try to put me somewhere that I wasn't supposed to. So when I went the summers with my mom, shit, that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Like, was you one of the bad kids that grew up fighting and stuff like that? Like a problem child?
Yes, I was a tomboy growing up first. I didn't get girly until I got in the streets, to be honest. Like, I didn't get girly, like nothing but Jordans and pants. I don't God, I'm sagging in elementary. I was a tomboy though.
Okay. Were you ever touched inappropriately as a child?
No, I was not.
Okay, so you was just bad.
No, I wasn't bad. It's in my blood.
Okay, I get it.
In my blood. Yeah, on God. Don't trust any woman or man at this point. When folks out here on God, on their soul, y'all gotta stop doing this. Say, yeah, on God. And y'all talk about debauchery. And then you will say on God.
I was a tomboy on God. I was a woman sagging my pants like a YN on my soul. Wicked work. Wicked. She talking about she used to be a tomboy. That's surprising. Now you just this. She said it's in her blood. She wasn't touched. She wasn't, mistreated, thing like that. She said about time she turned 13, she had seen enough and absorbed enough of the ism, said, I'm ready to jump off the porch, and did. I don't agree with her message. Young sisters do not gravitate towards this in any way, shape, or form. However, I respect her honesty. She like, this is me. I can respect that.
Right. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have 2 boys, 8 and 7.
That's uncool.
All right, what's the worst thing you done been through out here since you've been in the street?
Let me think of which one. Which one? I'm gonna say when I was out of town one day, but it wasn't my fault. It was like 3 of us, and one person was sleeping. They left the door open, and it was her people. We supposed to be leaving out, but she already gave them like the room number, which she wasn't supposed to freaking do. Like we wasn't even done. I was literally just getting done. We just got there. So he was already, whatever he was gonna do, he was gonna already do it to her, but it was 3 of us. Yeah. We zip tied, bathroom. I was pregnant. I was with my first child, and we was in Jackson. We had just got there though, and he came in. Like I said, whatever he was gonna do, he was already gonna do it through her. But by him walking in already, we wasn't gone. We ended up in the middle of it. He had gun pointed to us. We had to get zip tied and shit. He zip tied us. Like I said, whatever he was gonna do, he was already going to do it because he already had the things to do it. Had us all lined up by the bathroom. We told him we just got there, so we didn't have any money for real. Like we didn't have. And so he kind of was nicer to one of my homegirls than the other one. So it was a scary situation. Like I ain't gonna lie, because he put us in the bathroom and left her out there. Like we thinking like I'm in there praying because you never know what, you know what I'm saying, what he finna do.
Oh. Yeah. And she's still out there living that life. If that didn't scare you straight, nothing will. You just got to go meet Jesus. Nah, that's the only thing left. Getting zip tied and taped up. People probably getting raped and they was in some hotel room tricking or whatever they was doing. And they was trying to run up a bag, tricking, probably stripping. Who knows what they was doing? Out of town selling kudakata. And somebody like, hey, they in this hotel room selling kudakata. And Nug run up in there with the poosh iced tea and robbed y'all. It was an easy lick. He like, I know y'all got some money in here.
And you hear, she said it was 3 of them. And the one sister was sloppy. Gave them the room number. Done and done. Like you said, they had that her room, like the scene out of a Scarface. Absolutely not. Y'all just Yeah, I bet you was praying. They zip tied you, hog tied you. Like she starts stuttering and hesitating on telling too much of the story. Like Mr. X said, they didn't leave there with nothing. Shoot, absolutely not. And what y'all gonna do? Tell the law? Unfortunate. Y'all was zip tied. They got something up out of it. Egregious.
Because a man is always stronger than a woman. I don't care what you got, what you doing. Like a man is stronger than a woman, and you in the period.
Yeah. So
to me, that's the worst thing that happened to me because I was pregnant. And like now, like I said, when you in this shit and you learn, and when certain things happen, we don't look at it as no sad thing. We don't learn from it, so it won't happen again. You see what I'm saying? We take it as a lesson. We smarter.
So you got custody of your 2 boys?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Hey, so let's say for instance you had a daughter, right? Mm-hmm. How would you feel if your daughter was in the street?
I would just tell her how to move because my mama knew how to move. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna talk to you and let you know like this ain't that, but
Jesus.
Hell!
That's it. I would tell her how to move. How to move. There is no way to move. you know damn well whether you go up, right, left, down, diagonal, it's a hell waiting for you at every turn. There is no way to move selling kudakata in the streets. If your daughter was in the street selling kudakata, what would you do? I would tell her how to move, how to stay safe, how to run up a bag out here.
Not the answer. Absolutely not. Nope. Gonna do everything in my adult power to scare her to go in the right daggone direction. Everything I got, everything, but definitely ain't gonna sit here and feed into it. Absolutely not. We must listen. Like, I ain't speaking for her. This is done. But for the real parents out there, some kids do go rogue. Don't, under no circumstance, don't ever give in and start to coddle and what's the term? Enable their destructive behavior. You don't know. Always resist. If they are fortunate enough to mature and grow up and become an adult with an adult brain, they'll look back and say, I see what you did there. But if you coddle them and be an enabler, there would never be any room for resolve, ever.
You know, if you choose to do that, I'm not going to be hard on my daughter and try to be harder because it's going to make her do worse things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm not going to do this to her. Like, my mama didn't do this to me.
So you'll be nurturing and understanding?
Yeah, like, I'm just, like, your mama knew how to move. Your mama was out here, she was moving smart. So, only thing I'm doing, make sure you move smart.
So
I'm going to give you the game, not no nigga.
So how much you charge, though?
There's none of your business. Okay. TMI, hit me up.
All right, what's the most you ever made?
Most I ever made?
Out here in the street. In one day.
See, we do, it's a lot of different things from club, shit, concrete to goddamn internet. So shit, all together shit. And then we about 3-4 in the night. Baby. Yeah, because you work in different things, you know, focus on one type of hustle. So. Well, I don't know about everybody else, but you know.
Huh. And I told y'all about this a couple months ago. These women will work in the club. They will sell kudakata. She said on the streets, the pavement, on the concrete, selling kudakata. And then they'll go home at night and get on their fans only or whatever, Instagram and X, Twitter, and start downloading and getting simps that way. Hit my Cash App. You want some of these pictures or whatever. So they are just, everything revolves around the body and the kudakata. It's all sexually driven.
Daytime, concrete. Nightfall, clubs picking up, especially weekend. Go ahead to the script club. All right, you off that booger sugar, you can't sleep. Go ahead, fire up the old ring light and the camera. She said she made between $4,000 and $5,000 in one day running the trifecta. Club, concrete, and internet. Wow, that's amazing. That's how y'all utilizing technology. More ways to sell kudakata. Amazing.
And I still don't believe her. So, and here she is. She says she's 20-something years old. She got a 7 and an 8-year-old kid. More than likely, she was back-to-back teenage pregnancies. So,
I didn't think about that. So when she said she was bound up in this hotel room with her first kid, she won 18. She probably won 16. Sweet Jesus.
So what's the freakiest thing? What's the freakiest thing that John has requested you to do?
Go pee and on their ass. Yes, but I got a foot fetish dude though.
Oh yeah.
That's be weird because he just want to let eggs.
What is wrong with y'all? I mean,
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
He said, what's the strangest thing? A man wanted me to drop a deuce on him. Drop a deuce, not major.
What's the allure? I've asked this question before. Nobody want to answer me. Y'all act like y'all some saints in the chat. I don't know about it. I'm a whole traditional minded modern man. What's the allure of releasing your bodily waste onto anybody? Somebody you like, somebody I can see you doing, somebody you don't like, kinda. Not really, but I get it because it's doo-doo, baby. What is that? Is it seeing someone in their most vulnerable moment? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, cause that's the only thing you don't see. Yeah, I want to see everything. Show me. I want to watch it do.
And she should get more specific. More than likely, I would say it got to be Brad and Chad behavior. I ain't gonna put this on no ninjas. She might got some weird clientele.
Yeah, she said foot fetish and poop. Yes, that is the Viking man. Mark it.
What's the worst type of John?
All of them shit to me, but hey, I don't know.
So,
I don't know how to answer that. Cause they all not.
They all not right.
They all weird shit.
But you got folks.
TMI.
You got any addiction?
Me?
Yeah, that's
But nah.
okay.
Drink. Give me a shot.
Okay. What's your dreams though in life?
My
What you want to be?
Let's be like an entrepreneur, jack of all trades, you know. So.
And one thing we know is this guy, he took over for my man Pull Up in Chat. Y'all remember Pull Up in Chat? All right, this dude here took over for him. So that's why she said, hey, can I get a drink? If y'all remember Pull Up in Chat, that was his thing. He always had alcohol and stuff. So this is wild.
There you go. She said, let me get a shot. She said, I'm for real. Yeah, just day drinking. I get it. She out there in the streets. I get it. But yeah, day drinking for us more responsible individuals is reserved for holidays and celebrations. Not, oh, it's Tuesday. You got some liquor? Give me some. No, that is a spiral out of control. That's how you wind up here.
It's coming. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Because, you know, I'm not going to say I'm going to work for people, but I'm going to have some. I already got some stuff in motion.
And
Entrepreneur.
what would be your message for a young girl that's thinking about getting in the game?
Don't.
First off, you don't think about getting in the game. You don't wake up and just say you want to get in the game. Like, I'm just saying, you don't do that. You don't, I don't know why they got this stuff on TikTok where it's just like normal. It's not normal. You have to, it's a mental thing. This stuff is for real. We didn't ask to do this. You know what I'm saying? We didn't struggle. Life is shit hard. Like, if you got to do it, then you do it. But don't ever wake up and think that you want to get in the game. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, could you ever see yourself in a regular relationship? Like after you retire?
Yeah, of course. Because then I'm still a woman. So shit, in normal life shit.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Yeah, wishful thinking. I mean, granted, I guess it ain't impossible, but one of you ninjas, y'all got to deal with this in the end. It's going to be some pathetic simp of a ninja. Oh, God.
I can't imagine. Like, come on, man. How y'all got some wild hearts. How can you sit there with a sister like this? And she said she wanted to get married and be a housewife. I can't say it without laughing. You sit there next to your wife, and women like to talk when they get comfortable. It's only a matter of time, and it's going to be consistent where things pop up. Maybe y'all sitting there chilling one lazy afternoon, and the movie Pretty Woman comes on TV, and they show the man he out there looking for P-toots out on the stroll, and you look over and your wife starts sweating. He like, why are you sweating, baby? She like, flashbacks. Yeah, I remember I was tied up. I remember them ninjas was putting meats all up and through me. That don't sound like love nor peace to me.
Yeah, this is just wonky.
Just a hustle.
A normal life. All right, so could you see yourself in a regular relationship, working a regular job, you know?
Yes, of course.
Little family house.
Yes, I've done shit. I've done it.
Okay.
I've done it. Like I said, this is to me, this is just a hustle. Just a hustle.
Well, we appreciate you. It was a great interview, and we look forward to doing part 2.
Part 2.
Yeah, just a hustle. Tell yourself whatever you got to tell yourself. Oh, no, I can go back. I can be a housewife. I can go get a regular job and be just a regular person. This is just a hustle. I can stop whenever I want.
Too many psychological and physical extremes. Shout out and God bless our military. I would have to imagine to some degree, like I said, respect to the military, some form of PTSD, just how our soldiers that endure active warfare, you know, have a hard time readjusting to normal civilian life. You out here, you a raging P-toot, you are no longer a civilian, you a P-toot. How can you come back into civilian life? I don't think you can. Too many memories. too much residue from the past.
Man, and at this point,
You know, it behooves me that you hoes be walking around here stinking, funk, kitty cat looking ass. You hear me? And just goddamn all outdoors.
yeah, they out there on the blade, out there in the sun, you know, just funky. Look at her get up, her shirt, she all stained, and don't matter. Some dude gonna pull up because that's what she doing right now. She on the concrete.
Gonna pull up and and gonna get access. You know, say, give me that.
They're at truck stops. So these are mostly truckers. Shout out to my truckers. These are lot lizards, to, you know, for lack of better words.
There you go. There you go. God dang it. Lot lizards. That's wild. Oh, that's so dirty.
Yeah, so tonight, no glaze for you. We put her in the pit.
There you go. Blessings.
Madness.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.